Welcome, in front of me is a OPPO A91 and today I will show you a couple of tweaks and tricks that I can do on this device. So starting off, we're going to begin with the gesture navigations so we can get rid of these pesky outdated buttons on the bottom. And to do that, let's go to settings, scroll down to, where is it? Convenience tools, I believe, navigation buttons, and here we should see swipe gestures from both sides. So you get a brief animation right here of each one of them, but basically the way it works, you swipe up to go home, you swipe up and hold no matter where you are to go to recent, as you can see, and you swipe from sides to go back. As you can see, this arrow appears. Now if you hold it, it will also open up the previous app, so it will switch between the apps, as you can see. And things switches back and forth, so it goes to settings, back to my files, and back to settings. So that is the first one. Now I'm actually gonna go back because of that. I don't really have much space to pull to basically go home here. So it's really a bit not comfortable when it's on the tray. Normally in a hand it just works like a treat. So let me quickly change that back. Which wasn't here, but there we go. So there we go. So moving on, we're gonna go into the screen off gestures, which are also in the same place. So convenience tools and gestures and motions, and here have screen off gestures. Turn them on, and you have a couple of different ones. So you have double tap to turn screen on, which is a good thing to have. Personally, I like it. But then you have the actual gestures. So here you have the draw an O to enable camera, and draw a V to, for instance, enable flashlight. And what this will allow you to do is when the display is off, right, like it is right now, you draw an O and opens up automatically a camera. Now let me move it to the side so you can see there is no flashlight right now. You draw a V and it turns on flashlight, and it turned it back on. There we go. And it looks like I cannot turn it off, so it just re-enables it for some reason. Okay, now it's off, so you have to unlock it to turn it off apparently. So you can only turn on the flashlight, which is kind of meh in this case. But moving on, we're going to go into the 3-finger swipe down for screenshots. And it's just a quick way for you to capture a screenshot easily. 3 fingers, slide down, if I did it correctly. There we go. And you basically capture a screenshot no matter where you are. And then also with 3 fingers, there's another thing you can do, which is launch a split screen. So you would open up an app. Let's see, let's find YouTube. That's the best app to split screen with, in my opinion. You can play music on it while doing other stuff. Again, 3 fingers, but this time slide up and opens up split screen. And from here, just open up an additional app that you want to have on the bottom. And also, when you split screening YouTube at the top and you go home, YouTube will stay open and continue to play whatever it was playing, and it won't pause it because YouTube basically thinks it's still open. So even though it's barely visible or not even visible, it still works. Now to close it, you just kind of close it like so. Okay, and the last thing that I want to show is the game space. So I don't think there is any games on here. Yeah, it doesn't look like they are. But you have the icon right here, game space, and when you open it up, just allow. So boost gaming performance. Now it basically boosts gaming performance by reducing the turning off the apps that are running in the background. So if you go here, all those apps will be killed off, and only the game that will be running in the foreground will be getting all the performance that it can get. And from here you can also enter here, and it shows you how much battery you have, signal strength for your Wi-Fi, and also allows you to hide games in here so they're not visible on, for instance, your home screen. And it should also, yeah, there it is, have a toggle to black notifications, so when you're playing you're not gonna get disturbed. But this only will be affected when you're launching the game through this app. If you launch it normally, for instance like any other app from here, it will not be affected by all the settings that the game space comes with. But that will basically conclude all the tweaks and tricks that I wanted to share, and if you found any of them helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.